who Gloria Mayfield Banks is, yes? Okay. Now, you also know, hopefully, that Gloria Mayfield Banks is the #1 direct sales consultant for Mary Kay in the world. And she was here, right? She was here sharing with you her knowledge and her know-how. Did you know that Mary Kay is part of a company called network marketing? How many of you are familiar with network marketing? Almost everybody. There are 110 million people worldwide that are a part of network marketing, including companies like Mary Kay, which is really incredible. And out of the 110 million people worldwide that are a part of that, our next speaker is number 16 out of 110 million people. I just want to be clear about this. This is Get Motivated Business Seminars for successful people. And let me ask you something. Do you want to hear from successful people? We heard earlier, I think it was Armando that was talking about, we don't just want mentors that make us feel good and give us warm fuzzies. We want mentors that have made it all the way across the finish line and have the paycheck to show you, hey, this is the real deal. Do you want the real deal? I'm telling you, Forbes magazine, Huffington Post are covering this guy's life story. 12 months ago, this next speaker was flat broke. Nada. Couldn't pay his bills, didn't have a plan. And let me just tell you, in his first month, he made $100,000. 6 months later, he made $1 million. And 12 months later, he had $2.3 million earned. This next speaker is no joke. He is no joke. And we are excited at Get Motivated to actually partner with our next speaker in a massive global business project. We are so thrilled that he is here, and we want you to partner with us as we partner with him. So Newark, I want you to get excited. I want you to lean in and get ready as we take you to the top. Everybody give a very warm welcome to Mr. Romacio Fulcher!
I'm excited to be here. I know you guys are excited to hear Les Brown. Anybody excited to hear Les? Is there anybody hungry out there? All right. I can't wait to bring them all. Well, listen, first thing, I actually am a guest here today, and I want to first of all, if you don't mind, Johnson, I want to first of all say thank you guys for having me as your partner in this project that we're getting ready to allow all these people the opportunity to be a part of. If you guys don't know, this is Mrs. Forte and this is John. These are the owners of the Get Motivated organization that has been going on for 30 years. 30 years. Come on, guys, stand up. 30 years. So I'm just really excited to be partnered with you guys. To be able to share this with all of these people here today.
Thank you. My husband Brian was not able to be here in Newark today. He's the CEO of Get Motivated, but he wants to just say thank you so much, Romacio, for being here and for telling your incredible story and for partnering us. We're absolutely thrilled that you're here. Thank you so much. We're so excited about this partnership. Thank you.
Absolutely, guys. Give it up for them, guys. All right. Thank you. All right, Newark, how y'all feeling out there? Has it been good so far? How many of y'all wanted to get gooder? No, I didn't say better, I said gooder. Turn to your neighbor and say, I want it gooder. I tell you what, guys, we're going to have some fun here over the next 3-4 hours. Y'all ready? 30 minutes. We're going to have some fun. But guys, listen, in all seriousness, I got 38 minutes here to share with you something that I know is going to change a lot of people's lives in this room. How many of you truly are sitting in your seat, you've enjoyed the experience thus far, but you're still looking for that thing? Everybody say that thing. That thing. Raise your hand if you're looking for that thing. Now, I I need to believe you. See, I'm from California. That's West Coast to the East Coast. You know, they say the East Coast is the Beast Coast. But the West Coast is the best coast. And they're about to boot me off the stage. I'm just kidding. Relax. So I need to believe you. How many of y'all still looking for that thing? Well, listen, over the next 30 minutes, I promise you, if you will pay attention, I'm probably the most simplest speaker you're going to hear from. I don't have all these degrees. I'm just a nobody running around trying to tell everybody about somebody. That's really all I am. So I'm nothing fancy. They dressed me up in a white jacket today, sent me straight from heaven to personally deliver something to all of y'all. Are y'all ready? Are y'all ready? Well, listen, get your pen, because I'm going to go fast, but I promise you it's going to land between the eyes and down into your heart for sure. Listen, you know, it's true. 14 months ago, guys, this wasn't the picture. Matter of fact, let's get to these slides here. How does this work? 14 months ago, this wasn't the picture. 14 months ago, I was broke. Everybody say broke. Broke. Let me tell you something. If something is broke, you should fix it. How many of y'all agree with me? Yeah. That means if your financial situation, how many of y'all know some broke people, by the way? Like you got a real intimate relationship with them. You see them very often. Like in the mirror when you're brushing your teeth. Okay, that's what I was. That's where I was. I was broke. Now, I realize in the audience, some of y'all are flat broke. I get it. That's where I was. But let me talk to those of you that are sitting in the audience. You're saying, you know, well, I'm comfortable. I'm not broke. I got a Mercedes-Benz outside. You know, I've got a white picket fence, and I walk my dog every day at 6:30. I got some news for you. This little boy here knows how to count. You're broke too. See, at least the people that's broke know they broke, right? But there's other people like, no, I'm not broke. I ate at Ruth Chris last night. What do you mean? If y'all with me, say I'm with you. So here's the deal, guys. I was broke. And I'm going to tell you something. I was 39 years young. I'm 40 now. And there was something wrong with that picture. Because I never pictured myself being a handsome, broke person. That's not how I saw it in my mind. Okay? That's not the way I saw it. I want to tell you something from the bottom of my heart. In life, you're not going to get what you want. You're going to get only what you picture. Only what you picture. In your mind's eye. You just keep thinking about it. And I want you guys all today, when you leave out of here, all sincere, it's going to be impossible for you to remember everything. But I want you to change the picture of yourself that you've been looking at. I don't care who your mama was, your daddy was. I don't care how bad it was. We all got a story, true or false. I can't hear y'all. But listen, you're going to get what you picture. That's what you're going to get. I pictured myself being successful. I just wanted to be success. I wanted to make progress in my life. That's all I wanted. So there I was, 39 years young, living in Sacramento, California. Broke, busted and disgusted. Frustrated, but I was determined. Although I was broke, I wasn't broken. I was determined. Now here's what I want you to get ready. I'm about to give it to you real quick. I'm going to show you. It's called my recipe. This is the success recipe. I've used it in mortgage and real estate. I've used it in network marketing. I'll use it for the rest of my life, and I won't change it. This is how it works. If you want to change your situation, say I do. Number one, you got to have a burning desire. Okay? How am I doing on time? You got to have a burning desire. If you don't have a burning desire, nothing from nothing leaves nothing. I want to give all of you guys, an applause for being here. That does say something to me. Okay? Number one, you have to have a burning desire. Your mama can't give you that. Your daddy can't give it to you. But I can tell you one thing. If you're broke, how many of y'all feel like a little desire right there? Burning, all success starts at the root, which is called burning desire. Number two, you've got to find the right mentor. Write this down. Mentorship is wisdom without waiting for it. How many of you have said, I wish I would have known then what it is that I know now? How many of y'all said that? The difference between then and now is one word, wisdom. And where does wisdom come from? It comes from your personal mistakes, banging your head against the wall, or learning from others that have already made the mistakes? Which one do you think would help you arrive where you want to be faster? Your own mistakes or learning from mentors? Which one? Learning from mentors. So number 2 is you have got to pick the right mentor. Now I know what you're thinking. How do I pick the right mentor? There are 2 things you should be looking for in finding a mentor. 2 things. Number 1 is character. I will never follow someone who asks me to do something illegal, immoral, and unethical. So number 1 is character. Are you with me? The second thing you're looking for in finding a mentor is always production. How many of y'all know some people that talk a good game, but they can't show you nothing? Talk. You talk too much, and you never shut up. Right? Okay? So, number 2 is finding the right mentor. This is critical. This applies to if you want to trade stocks. This applies to if you want to be the best baker in the world. This applies to making more money. This applies to anything. Let me put it this way. For the last 12 years of my life, guys, when I have time, I work out with a trainer at the gym. Why do I work out with a trainer? Because I want someone to push me beyond my own limits. That's what I do. And I always tell my trainer, hey, listen, if you're not watching me, I'm going to cheat. I tell him, look, if you want me to do 40 minutes of cardio and you ain't around, I'm going to do 25 and say I tried. I know some of y'all not like that, but I'm just revealing my laundry. Okay. I got issues. All right, so number 2 is picking the right mentor. Number 3, you've got to be involved at the right time. Write this down. 90% of you succeeding at anything comes down to timing. Any man or woman that tells you the contrary, walk out the room. Imagine if you and I tried to start Facebook today. How well would we do? Too late. Well, better one. Imagine you and I tried to go out and start our own vinyl records company selling vinyl records. Y'all think we'd make it in Newark? Why? Nobody's buying vinyl records. Here's my point. 90% of your success is predicated on timing. But listen to this. Most of you don't know how to spot good timing. That's why number 2 is find the right mentor. They know how to identify timing. Does that make sense? Okay? Timing is everything. Number 4, you've got to have the right system. You've got to have the right system. The word system stands for save yourself some time, energy, and money. Save yourself time, energy, and money. Save yourself some time, energy, and money. Anytime, let me put it this way. How many of y'all know some people that ain't got no money and they got a whole bunch of time? How many of y'all know some people like that? And by contrast, how many of y'all know some people that got a bunch of time but they got no money? How many of y'all know some people like that? The goal of our lives, guys, is to have both time and money together, which equals lifestyle. Raise your hand if you agree. That is the goal. So when you walk around saying things like, I just don't have any time, how many of y'all know people that said that before? Or how many of y'all have heard this one? If you want something done right, you better do it Whoever created those statements are broke, I can tell you that now. Rich people, they know delegation, leverage. They know that if you really want time freedom along with money, you've got to have a good system so that you can leverage yourself. In other words, answer this question. If you could have 20 people just like you, would the world be a better place, yes or no? Yes. Absolutely. Well, when you have a good system, hence save yourself some time, energy, and money, that's what allows these results that I'm about to show you in just a second. Okay? And finally, number five, you got to work hard, baby. You got to work hard. There's no free lunches. If you want a free lunch, go buy a lottery ticket. Okay? You're going to have to work hard. So let's recap those real quick. Because if I never see you again, if that's the case, I want you to promise me that you will. You ain't going to never meet nobody that keeps it simpler than that. Number 1. What's number 1? Burning desire. Number 2, timing. Excuse me, number 2 is the right mentor. Excuse me. Number 2 is the right mentor. Number 3 is timing. Number 4 is the right system. Number 5 is a compensation plan. What I'm about to show you, 12 months, 14 months ago, guys, I was broke. I had a burning desire. I told you that. I needed to find the right mentor, and we're about to show you that in just a second. All right, so these are my results before we get into, as we get into my story. Over the last 12 months, I've earned $2.3 million from what you're about to see. Okay? That's great. But what I want to, I don't know how to use this thing, but at the bottom, you see where it says, I've helped over 500 people make over $2,500 a week. That's 500 different people like you make 10 grand in a month. And I've helped 7 make $1 million in the last 12 months. Am I doing something right? Yes or no? All right, now, the one I want to concentrate on is the fact that I've helped. How many of y'all love helping people? How many of y'all want a little help? Okay, here we go. All right, so you see what says 500 people making $2,500 a week. I'm getting ready to introduce you to one of our top leaders. This young lady is 27 years young, okay? 27 years young. She was broke. You know, broke people tend to know broke people, you know? She was broke 12 months ago. Delta flight attendant. Had no experience in this profession. Never did it before. And literally, guys, over the last 12 months at the top, you can see her and her husband in the white suit there. She made over $350,000 in the last 12 months. Paid off all of her debt. Bought a brand new Range Rover. $100,000 saved in the bank. And got a brand new baby and a handsome husband. How's that sound? Pretty good? Guys, come on out here real quick. Give Rachel a call, round of applause, guys.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Wow. What Romacio just said, everything that he's about to share with you next, this changed my life forever. My husband, my family, our 11-week-old little baby, and we're so grateful to you, Romacio. Unbelievably grateful. We're the type of people that we had a burning desire that we wanted more. You talked about having a burning desire. That was us. We were tired of living paycheck to paycheck, making $3,000 a month as a flight attendant, and we truly wanted more. With his help, everything is find somebody who has what you want and simply do what they do. And that's what my husband and I live our life by, and we found that gentleman, and we've simply just been extremely coachable. Follow the system that he's about to lay out for you, and just been extremely coachable. And so what we've been able to accomplish is $350,000 we were able to earn with this opportunity in just our first year. And we, like he said, became debt-free, bought our dream car, a Range Rover, and we went so all out for our dreams that we even moved from our small town in Kansas City, Missouri, 10 minutes down the street from him where he lives in California, because we knew that this man had the answer to our prayers, the vehicle that we were looking for, and he's poured into us. You've poured into us so many great things. He's shared with us that you're worthy, you are enough, this abundance is possible for you. And so if there's anything that I can share with all of you is that if nobody's ever told it to you before, like he shared with us when we asked for his mentorship, is that you are worthy, you are enough, and abundance is possible for all of you. And this is the vehicle that took us there, my family and I, to freedom. And I just want to thank you. Thank you so much.
Give it up for that. Guys, that really warms my heart every time I get a chance to hear it, because that's the reason why I got involved in this profession. How many of y'all really love to help people? Guys, listen, when you help enough people, what happens is you end up moving up the ranks. I told you I got 22 minutes, and I told you everything I'm going to say, I'm going to prove it. I don't have time. I'm not one of these talkers. If I tell you something, you ask me to see it, here it is. I don't play games with people, because you darn sure are not going to play games with me. How many of y'all agree with that? Okay? So here we go. Network marketing's got 110 million people involved in the profession. From helping people, literally, guys, I've now become number 16. It's pretty cool in 1 year. How many of y'all agree? Where I'm from, they call that going from the outhouse to the penthouse. That's what they call it where I'm from, okay? But here's what I want you to do. I want you to look at this chart right here, because I got 21 more minutes left to go, and I want you to notice on this chart, every single one of these people, we all in the same company. So, does success leave some clues, yes or no? Okay? Now, here, remember, I've been telling you, you have to have a burning what? And number two, you got to pick the right what? Okay, so let's look at who my mentors are. My mentors that brought me into this company that we're about to talk about are number 4 and number 2 in the world. Stop right there. Wait a minute. Stop right there, young man. I'm learning from the people that are number 2 and number 4 in the entire planet. Am I making smart choices with my life?
Yeah.
Apple don't fall too far from the tree. And if you can read, I'm not going to take it for granted, because some of y'all probably can't see that in the back. Number 2, they're making $1.2 million a month. You say, how long have they been involved? Less than 2 years. Number 4, they're making $750,000 a month. How long have they been involved? 16 months. Anybody interested in listening to the rest? Do you really want to change the situation, yes or no? Yes. Go back to your paperwork and circle number 2 where it says, find the right mentor. It's critical. It's critical. You're going to have to humble yourself to realize there are people out there in the world that know a little bit more than you, a little bit further than you. They've got the answers to your problems. For example, my spiritual advisor, stand up, Mom, is Dr. Fluid. That's my spiritual advisor. Give her a round of applause. And if it had not been for her, I wouldn't be here talking to you. Give her one more round of applause. All right? Oh. Hey, I know I only got 20 minutes. Don't worry, I get it done in 5. Guys, tomorrow she turns 78. Everybody say happy birthday. Gotcha. All right. So let's keep the show rolling. All right. How many of y'all know making money is great, but when you save it, it's even better? Now remember I told you 12 months ago I was broke. And I told you I needed to fix that situation. And I got to tell you guys, I'm super excited to know that 12 months later, December 7th of 2017, this little boy from Oakland, California, first time in my life, saved $1 million liquid from this opportunity that you're about to hear. $1 million, there it is right there, right there. $1 million saved. You say, well, how much did it cost me to join? Less than $2,000. You're going to have that opportunity in a minute. $2,000 hard work, sweat equity. Everybody say it. Hard work, sweat equity. And these can be the results. Now, the best part I want you to understand, you gotta have the right mentor, and I can definitely tell you that the reason why the Get Motivated organization has actually locked arms with us is because of the timing of what it is I'm about to show you next. So, if you're looking at your paperwork, you can go ahead and put a check next to timing. You got that right, you're here. I've been involved 15 months. Is that a long time? We're just beginning. Okay? Now, all right, how many of y'all like cars? Anybody? Okay, I see we got some liars in the room here right now, I can tell. Let me ask you a different way. If somebody bought you the car, paid for it in full, gave you the title, it's your car, no strings attached, how many of y'all would love cars? Okay, so next time somebody asks if they like cars, stop lying. Okay? Now, it was a dream of mine to always have a Lamborghini. 5 months into this company, based on my production, the company said, hey, we've got a supercar program. No, we're not doing no payments, man. We don't do all that stuff. We're going to buy you the car, give it to you for free. It's your car. You can do whatever you want. Guys, $400,000 Lamborghini Aventador is not bad after 5 months of work. How many of y'all agree? Okay? Now, to the right, I always had another dream of having a Rolls Royce. Everybody split to your neighbor and say, why not? I'm not bragging. No, you next, baby. Well, wait a minute. Some of y'all didn't catch that. Some of y'all want to be entertained. Some of y'all want to be entertained. I'm not here for entertainment. I said, in life, you get what you picture. The young man just showed you a story that he was broke 15 months ago. These are the results, helped a lot of people. This is what's saved in the bank. And these are the vehicles I drive to the bank. And I say, you next, and you get quiet. You're going to get what you picture. Anybody picture something like this? Okay, let me see a few hands. Those people I'm going to be talking to afterwards, the ones that's picturing this type of stuff. The rest of y'all can read about it. All right, now, I've got 5 questions here as I take you through the vision of what this company is, where it's going, and what's in it for you. And I want you to answer these questions out loud. I promise you, over the next 10 minutes, all of you guys are going to understand what this company is, where it's going, and how you get to benefit. Anybody interested in that? Yes. Question number 1, are you familiar with the Fitbit device or the Apple Watch? Yes or no? Yes. All right, fantastic. Did you know that Fitbit today is worth about $7 billion? Okay, some of y'all didn't know that. Not to mention what the Apple Watch is worth. All right, question number 2, here we go. Knowing what you know today about Fitbit and or Apple, if you could turn back the hands of time and you could have been one of the very first people to get involved with that company and they were going to pay you a commission from the sale of every single device that got sold. Do not lie right now. Raise your hand if you would have done it. All right, give yourself a round of applause. Wait a minute. Raise your hand again. Raise your hand if you would have done it. Mom, I want you to look at everybody. We're going to see if they're lying, okay? Because I'm going to give you your chance in just a minute. Okay? I'm serious. All right? Now, let's go to the next one. The name of our company, guys, really quickly, is World Global Network. We are a 6-year young, publicly traded company. We are global, and the vision of our company is to become the world's largest technology network marketing-based company. The world's largest technology network marketing-based company. How many of y'all love technology? When it works. Yes. How many of y'all hate technology like me? Okay, a few of y'all. But how many of y'all know whether you love it or hate it, technology runs the world? Yes. How many of y'all get that? Yep. How many of y'all know technology is where the money's at? Yes. That's just where it is. Don't fight it, okay? We are a global company, and we're partnered with Toshiba. We'll get into all that stuff later. All right, now, let's talk about the trend that we're involved in. We are involved in the hottest trend in the world, which is wearable tech. When we talk about Fitbit, when we talk about Samsung, Garmin, Apple Watch, these little devices that people are wearing on their wrist all around the world. How many of y'all have seen people wearing Fitbits, Apple Watch, all that stuff? This is the hottest trend in technology history. I want you to write this down. The trend is your friend. If you want to change your life and you're serious about it, you've got to get involved in the right trend. Does that make sense? Yes or no? Yes. Fantastic. Well, when you look at the slide here, 123 million people in 2016 bought a wearable device. 123 million. But here's what I want you to notice. Look by 2020. That's 2 years away. 411 million people will be wearing an Apple Watch, a Fitbit, or some type of wearable device. Why? We live in the information age today. Everybody wants information on the fly. True or false, guys? Now, don't be the person in the audience that says, well, you know what, I don't really care about these little Fitbit things. This ain't about you. You got it twisted. This is not about you. This is about what they do. How many of y'all think this is pretty smart? Okay? This is the trend, all right? So now, let me go ahead and show you how we are uniquely different. We are the world's very first, let me take it off my wrist here. We are the world's very first wearable device that is a personalized device it's a health monitoring device that's personalized to you. What does this mean? When you look up at this screen here, these are only some of the features that this does. Okay? Fitbit, Apple, they mainly focus in the fitness sector. A little bit in health. We primarily focus in health. Is your health important? Yes or no? Okay? So I want you to imagine wearing a device like I'm wearing right now, and you can then go to your cell phone to the App Store. How many of you guys are familiar with your little App Store on your iPhone or your Android? And you can download any of the apps that you want that help you enjoy more features than what's up here on this screen. Up on this screen is only a few. That's not even the tip of the iceberg of what this thing does. I want you to imagine, I didn't bring it with me. How many of y'all know anything about blood sugar? What if I told you we were the world's very first device that will allow you to monitor your blood sugar levels non-invasively without pricking your finger? What if I told you you can go to the App Store and download an epilepsy app? What if I told you you can go to the App Store, download an app that somebody in your family across the country don't move for 5 minutes, you get an alert? What if I told you that we're the world's very first when it comes to blood alcohol? There you are sitting at the restaurant, and on your phone it pops up and says, stop, take an Uber, you're over the limit. Here's my point. Are we solving problems or not? Yes, no. Guys, this is where technology and healthcare collide. We are the world's very first health monitoring device that is personalized for you, and I don't have enough time to go feature by feature by feature by feature. But I can tell you, one of my favorite features is the ability to remotely monitor people that you love and care for. How many of you have people you love? If their heart rate or something, or their blood pressure, or anything health related about them was to go up or down, how many of y'all would want a text message alert saying you should call your brother, his heart rate's up? See, I love that feature because when I'm away from home, I get to check my mom's result right there on my cell phone. I say, Mom, why is your heart rate up? I know you and Dad at home. What's going on? Some of y'all kissing on the way out. Anyway, listen, let's get back to the party here. Okay, we gotta hurry up. We gotta hurry. Listen. So, this is the Hilo LX Plus, the one that I'm wearing. The Hilo LX Plus is faster, clinical grade sensors, 9 levels of accuracy when it comes to your blood sugar levels non-invasively. Is that absolutely epic or what? Now, hold on, stay with me. We only got 10 minutes, we're gonna wrap it up. Now, as you can see here in the lower left-hand corner, we were the #1 product in all of direct sales last year. Number what? #1, okay? So it's obviously, we must be doing the right thing. Now, let's keep going here. For those of you that want to see a comparison, there is nothing that compares to what we do right now. That's why we're in the money, in the money. Does that make sense? Okay? So nothing comes close. Now, before you get a chance to get involved, over the last 12 months, we sold almost 1 million devices. $350 a piece. Do the math. Doing all right, yes? There is no stores. We don't sell them in stores. Everybody say online. That's right. Brick and mortar is old school. Click and order is new school. Everything is click and order today. Everything. They got hair weaves, click and order. They got everything. Click and order. Okay? Everything. All right, now, let me tell you why Brian and the Get Motivated group are excited about locking arms with us. Over the next 12 months, listen carefully, we are about to sell over 2 million of these devices globally around the world. Raise your hand if you could smell it already coming. Seriously, raise your hand if you could smell it, okay? We're going to pay out. I want you to write this down because the little dude in the white jacket said it, and we're going to find out if you believe it or not, okay? We're going to pay out over $120 million in commissions over the next 12 months. This is going to happen with you or without you. I'm focused on helping 75 people make 10 grand a week. Are any of them here today? Okay? Now, I want to tell you a little bit more about the App Store. This is when it gets really cool, but I'm going to do it in 60 seconds. We have an open API. All that really means is we allow people to come in and develop apps. How many of y'all know some app developers? Anybody? A few of y'all? Okay? You can develop an app, upload it to our App Store. Anytime somebody downloads the app, you get paid. So here's what I'm saying if you're paying attention. We get paid anytime devices are sold. If you get it, say, I got it. No, that wasn't all y'all. If you get it, say, I got it. All right. We get paid. That's one way we get paid. The other way we get paid, anytime anybody in the world downloads apps, and we're talking 200 to 300 of them and counting. Somebody say it. Cha-ching. Let me say it again. I know we got some slow processors in the room. It's okay. I'm one of them. Let me say it again. We get paid anytime devices get purchased. Globally. Anywhere. Thank you. We also get paid anytime anybody, anywhere downloads an app. And if you don't know, look at your cell phone. How many apps have you already downloaded? Some people getting it down. They're getting it down. They're getting it down. Okay? All right, now hold on to your seats. We're gonna bring this thing home for you. It's gonna be a safe landing. I want to talk to you about one of the features. We're not going to talk about all. We don't got that much time. I'm going to talk to you about one of the features, and it's the blood sugar feature. Now, we know there's over 400 million people that have sugar-related issues. True or false? Okay? Some of them are here today. Do you believe that 1% out of 400 million people would prefer not to have to prick their finger? By show of hands, let me see it. Look around, mama, look around. Okay? Stay with me now. If 1%, that's 4 million people globally, buy this device, $400, that's 1.6 billion in sales in the next 12 to 18 months. I only want you to raise your hand if you can see that happening. Now take a look at this. Our company pays out 50% in commissions. That's 800 million in commissions that you get a chance to get a piece of. Now, what if only 0.5% said, yes, I want this device? That's 2 million people. So now you're talking about, guys, 800 million in sales, 400 million in commissions. Either of those numbers, are you interested? Yes or no? Yes. Okay. All right. So here's the point. We want you to know you truly are at the right place at the right time. Okay. Now, question number 3. Based on what you just heard, does this sound like something, by show of hands, that you would want to be a part of? Yes or no? Yes. All right. Well, the Get Motivated group has got a special surprise, literally, for all of y'all. I can't wait to get to it. All right. Now, to get involved with our company, what you're going to do is you're going to choose one of these packages, whichever one you want. Okay. It's called the Builder Pack. When you get involved with the company, they're going to send you 4 devices. Okay. One you're going to wear, the other 3 you'll share with loved ones or whatever. Okay. Second thing you get, you receive your own website. So when you get involved, you get your own website instantaneously. So you can track and manage all the sales. If you get it, say, I got it. Okay? So decide which one of these you want. You get color bands and all that other good stuff as well. Now, when you get the Builder Pack, you're automatically going to be positioned at the level of earning 20%. Everybody say 20%. 20% of what? That means 20% every time a device is sold anywhere in the world, anytime somebody downloads one of those apps. How many of y'all interested? Somebody didn't catch me. That's okay. I'll spin yours too. 20%. Well, let me make it personal. How many of y'all got an Apple Watch on right now? Okay, I'm sorry. I got to do this. Got to have a little fun. How much do they pay you when you got your Apple Watch? How many of y'all interested in 20% every time somebody buys one? Everybody say, send me my 20. All right, so you got the Builder Pack option, or if you really want to go fast, like the Get Motivated group has decided to do, we have our Professional Pack, which is $3,500. We get into the details later. Get in wherever you fit in. The point is get in is my best advice to you, okay? Now, what I want to do is this. I want to talk to you about how we make the money. We've been having fun. I've got 4 minutes left to go. I want to show you how the money is made. Anybody want to know? This is the part I'm excited about. Listen, in 15 months, this is the first time I've stood on a stage like this and done this. We don't do this. Everything we do it at home. It's online. You do it part-time or full-time. How many of y'all like the way that sounds? Okay? We have an online system. When you get involved, the first thing you're going to do is download our marketing system app. When you download the app to your cell phone, you're instantly going to receive 2 videos. We have a 3-minute video, which talks about the product and the opportunity in 3 short minutes. Why is it 3 minutes? Most people have short attention spans. Do you agree? Yes. Okay? Then we also have a 30-minute video, just in case somebody wants more information. So what we do is we send people these videos in a professional manner. They watch the videos, and next thing you know, they get involved. Does that make sense? Now today, guys, there's over 56,000 people in my organization in literally 15 months. And over the last 12 months, I've only done 11 presentations. I've only done 11 physical face-to-face. Everything else is on Zoom or online at home. How many of y'all like that? Really, really cool. This is the system that's taken us all around the world. Why is it working? Because the relevancy of our product and our opportunity and the timing. Again, circle timing on your paper. That's the 3rd time I've asked you to do that today. I'm trying to get you to understand, if you really want change and you have a desire, you marry your desire and timing together with a great mentor, and now you put the odds in your favor. How many of y'all like the way that sounds? Okay? Now, all right, here we go. Question 4. The Get Motivated group. Give them a round of applause one more time, guys. The reason I'm here is today is the official launch of their partnership with our company. And I want to let you know something. They've been doing this for 30 years successfully, true or false? We're going to be doing another one at their very next event. But how would you like it if the Get Motivated group said, hey, listen, Moss, we want to give Newark, New Jersey the chance to go in the system first and be above everybody else. How many of y'all would love that? Some of y'all don't understand what that means. Don't worry, I'm going to draft it out for you in just a second. The Get Motivated group, they have 100 top positions. Okay, look to the left here. They have 100 top positions. How many? I want you to look at the left here where it says now, and I want you to look at the right. See, it says 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. When I'm done in 2 minutes, you're going to go to the left over there to that table. You're going to go to the right over here if you're on this side. Okay? And what they're going to allow you to do is they're going to allow you to go in the system first at the top. Let me explain what that means. Here's how this works. Anybody that gets involved, okay, you're going to go in the system, and anybody else that gets involved after you, whether you know them or not, they go underneath you, and that means you earn up to 20% indefinitely of all their production. Let me make sure you really get what I'm saying. This is not the time for you to be laughing. I want you to get this. Repeat after me. Timing is everything. They're going to get, look, some of y'all going already. They get the point. Here's what happens. We're getting ready to help the Get Motivated group explode over 20,000 we're going to put in this thing right away. When I started by myself. And now we have over 56,000. The Get Motivated group is starting right here with 600. How many of y'all get what I'm saying? If you get it, say I get it. I get it. It's going to snowball very, very quickly. What they want to do is give the first 100 the chance to be positioned at the top. What is your name, ma'am? Say it again. Can I call you Key for short? Okay, I'm going to call you because I don't want to mess your name up. I'm going to call you Key. Okay. All right. What's your name? What's your name, ma'am? Ruler. Do you two know each other? Let me ask you a question. Key, if you signed up and next thing you know, tonight you turn on your computer and you saw a ruler underneath you in the computer system and now you're getting paid off all her production, would you have a problem with that? If it was flipped the other way around, would you have a problem with it? Here's the point I'm making to you. We only have 2 teams. The best thing our CEO could have ever done is allow this product to be sold through network marketing, which simply means, everybody say timing, 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 timing. Timing, timing, timing. Timing is everything. And so what I want to encourage you to do, if you've enjoyed some of what you heard, what you want to do is you want to march out to the right or to the left. They're standing there with applications for you to get more information and get yourself positioned on the Get Motivated train, because I can tell you, it's getting ready to explode. How many of you guys enjoyed what you heard today? How many of you guys are ready for Les Brown? Listen, I'm going to get out the way because I'm hungry as well, and I can't wait to take some notes from one of my favorite speakers. Hey, listen, I'm Romacio Fulcher. It's been a pleasure talking with you guys. I love each and every single one of you. Thanks a lot.